Hello, I'm John Idelson, Professor Emeritus at California State University, Monterey Bay. But I also serve on the nominating committee for CUE. And today we're talking with candidates running for the board of that outstanding organization. The nominating committee hopes that these discussions will help you make an informed decision for that all-important ballot you'll cast for your CUE board of directors. In addition, this year there'll be a member referendum on the ballot. That will be asking members to consider a bylaws change that will allow the board to appoint up to one board member per election cycle. This is to fill needed areas of expertise for the organization to better meet its mission. So for more information on that, visit q.org. But today, let's get started with our candidate interview. Hello, Darryl. Let's start with your full name, your title, and what was your first experience with CUE?
Thank you, John, and hello, everyone. I'm Darryl Adams, Superintendent for the Coachella Valley Unified School District, and I've been a CUE participant, member, supporter since the 1990s. I started out as a music teacher, and of course, about that time, music software began to show up, and as a music teacher, I wanted to use that with computers to help teach students not only music, but how to create music. And so I will never forget my first visit to the Palm Springs CUE. It was overwhelming, so many people, so many workshops, learned so much, and I've been a proponent and advocate for CUE ever since.
Yeah, good old Palm Springs, and we've got one of those events coming up shortly. Could you expand and tell us a little bit more about yourself, and then what led you to want to serve on the CUE Board of Directors?
Well, you know, John, I've been a proponent and advocate for using technology in education for many years, and I've always been, wanted to be at the forefront of innovating ways to use computers and technology as we deliver the curriculum to our students, and wanted to make sure that our students were prepared for college, career, and citizenship when they left us. And in today's global competitive environment, our students must be technologically proficient, as well as understand how to problem solve, communicate, collaborate, critically think, and be creative. So I know CUE stands for those goals, and we want to, the mission of personalizing education, finding ways to advocate for more funding. I support all of those goals that CUE has, and it would be honored to be able to serve and help advocate for the betterment of all of our students.
Those are great goals. And now I'd like to ask a slightly different question, and that's more about what are some of the greatest challenges we face in education today, and how do you think CUE and the CUE leadership can help meet those challenges?
Well, I see challenges as opportunities. Goals that we have set, I think, are very noble, but as situations arise, together as a board and as an organization, we can continue to further the objectives and the goals of the organization for K-12 education, and even preschool to 12th grade. And so I feel that, as we go out and we speak to the issues of using technology in the classroom, training our teachers, having the funding to ensure that our students are connected, that's going to be a big challenge for us, but it's a great opportunity to work with state legislatures and our Congress. Our president gets it, with the Future Ready initiative and to connect that to the future. I'm looking forward to that summit in May 4th and 5th in Redwood City, and I know CUE will play a big part in that. But as CUE continues its mission, we are bringing home the message that the United States of America and all of its students will be prepared for the future if we continue to support using technology with our curriculum, with our content, and with the professional learning that our teachers so need, and administrators as well, then we'll be successful in moving forward as a nation.
Well, I agree with you that great challenges do offer great opportunities. I'd like to thank you on behalf of the nominating committee for the leadership you've already shown for CUE and for taking the next step, which is running for the CUE Board of Directors. For those of you watching, please be sure to watch the other candidate interviews. Consider voting yes on the member referendum, which is supported by the nominating committee and the current board of directors. Also, be sure your membership is up to date, because voting will take place, if your membership is up to date, between March 21st and April 24th. The polls will close at 5 p.m. Eastern or Pacific Standard Time on that day. Darryl, thank you very much for taking this time with us, and for those of you watching, thank you, and have a good day.
Thank you.